Remember the last time you were really sick? You probably did what everyone does these days. Opened ChatGPT, Googled your symptoms, or grabbed whatever medicine you had in the cabinet. Maybe they called a doctor or spent 3 days slumped on the couch watching reruns.
But at the end of the day, you knew what was going on.
You had a plan. But for most of human history, we didn't have any of that. No diagnosis, no pharmacy, no understanding of what was happening inside their own body. It was just pain, fever, weakness, and my body giving out in a way no one could explain. Even so, people survived. They raised children, built communities, and erected entire cities. But what did they actually do when they got sick? The answer is far more bizarre and creative than you think. Let's go way back in time. For the first 200,000 years of our existence, medicine did not exist. Nobody had any idea that tiny, invisible creatures existed that could make us sick or even kill us. To people back then, getting sick seemed supernatural. One day you were doing just fine, and the next, your body felt like it was attacking you from the inside, with no cuts or bugs anywhere in sight. Because of this, ancient humans reached the only conclusion that made sense to them. The Sumerians believed that disease was caused by demons. The Egyptians thought it was a punishment from the gods. In every corner of the world, tribes thought alike. The body was like a box. The illness was something strange that got inside it, and the cure was to get it out. It sounds a bit backward, but get this, they weren't entirely wrong. The explanation was crazy, but the instinct was right. They just didn't know that this strange thing entering the body was bacteria, viruses, or parasites. It took us 200,000 years to truly understand this. In the meantime, humans had to make do. The first doctors were shamans who tried to convince the illness to go away. And we know they've been taking care of each other for a long time. Archaeologists discovered 40,000-year-old skeletons of people who suffered horrific injuries, broken bones and severed legs. In a savage world, these people should have died on the spot. But the bones were healed. This means someone fed, protected, and took care of them for months until they got better. And here's something bizarre. The oldest known surgery is called trepanation, which is basically making a hole in someone's skull. We found 10,000-year-old skulls with holes made on purpose. And get this, the bone healed around them. That means the patient survived. Someone used a sharp stone to open another person's head, and they survived. They probably did this to let the evil out, but it shows how stubborn human beings are and how they'll do anything to stay alive. But it wasn't all ritual and prayer. People observed nature aloft. They figured out that some plants could relieve pain or bring down a fever. For example, willowbark. The Egyptians have been using this for millennia to reduce fevers. Today, we know that the willow tree contains a substance that our bodies convert into the main ingredient of aspirin. We just took what they were doing, put it into a white pill, and sell it at the pharmacy. It's the same molecule from 100,000 years ago. Honey, garlic, ginger. All of this was already being used because they saw it worked in practice. And another thing that really helped, the support from everyone. When all else failed, the community would gather around the sick person, singing, praying, and never leaving them alone. It might not seem to make a difference, but it does. Science today proves that feeling cared for reduces stress and helps the body recover. It's the famous placebo effect. Even without knowing anything about biology, they discovered how to use the power of the mind to help the body fight back. The truth is, modern medicine is incredible. We have vaccines, antibiotics, and machines that can see everything inside. But one thing hasn't changed. Human care is still essential. Research shows that patients who feel cared for by their doctors recover faster than those who are treated like a number. Behind all ancient rituals and today's remedies lies the same idea. We refuse to give up. For 300,000 years, our response to disease has never been to accept death, but rather to fight it. Our ancestors survived things that seem trivial today, but used to kill many people, such as an infected cut, a rotten tooth, or dirty water. We only discovered bacteria in 1670. Until then, it was a fight in the dark against invisible enemies. If they hadn't all kept trying, experimenting, and looking out for each other, you wouldn't be here today. So, what did you think of the video? Did you like it?
So subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.
Watch the video on your screen right now. I guarantee you'll enjoy it too.